Have you seen his mom? First of all,
Who's
They never looked happy together.
but have you seen his mom?
Is she bad or something? Is that what you're trying to say?
His mom is kind of a milf. Not gonna lie. So
Now we got to
pull that shit
pull
up.
up Steph Curry mom.
Pull that shit up.
I'm about to pull it up right now.
Apparently, Dalen obsessed with this old lady. Sonya Curry, is that her name?
Yeah, bro. The internet is obsessed with
Bro,
mom.
I just put in Steph Curry and like the first search was Steph Curry mom. That was the first thing that popped up.
Bruh, no, the internet is like hella thirsty
Oh
right now.
shit! Damn, that's his mom, bro.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull that shit up.
The
Bruh.
internet is thirsty as fuck right now. They're like, oh shit, trying to slide.
Hold on,
in.
is both of this nigga parents mixed?
I guess.
How does nigga? how does-
Or Kevin Durant said he thought he was white.
Steph Curry mom is the first result to pop up. This hilarious.
That's hilarious.
I told you. Holy shit, that mom is fine.
Oh damn! Hey, she's in Spider-Man No Way Home, dude. She's the girl. Dude, she's in Spider-Man No Way Home. She's the gal that's in the fucking in
How
the
the
trailer.
fuck she's not?
Yeah, she's in the trailer. She's in the trailer. I'll fucking.
No,
I'll pull
she has no movie credits.
Speaking of that, we can talk. Speaking of that, we can talk about these trailers too, like Spider-Man, the Eternals, also. And wasn't there? What else was there?
I haven't
that just
seen the
came out?
Eternals trailer. I saw the Spider-Man one though. Hold on. I'm gonna pull this shit up.
I don't. Should we?
Bro, I'm just saying, people thirsty
You
after
interested
his
in that
mom
mobile
now.
game, babe?
I'm live right now, so we can talk about whatever.
All right. So yeah, y'all want to start the?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me start mine. All right.
Dusty niggas go first.
Dusty.
He already started his first, so you're just calling him Dusty right now. Damn, you're gonna
I'm
take
Dust-
that?
Wait, who
I
I say?
don't
What's he
mind
started
being
there?
Dusty.
Huh?
Look at me. I look like I just got home from work.
I thought you said you were starting your list first, Tony.
No, I'm starting my recording.
I wouldn't start your recording. Damn, bro.
That's what I'm motherfucker.
You got to be quiet for his intro. He'll get mad.
No, you don't gotta be quiet. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Super Talks. Today with us is Timon Weiner.
Hi.
We have Bryden with us as well.
Yo.
And does she want to go by her real name or by?
Just call her Cat for now.
All right, we'll call her Kat for right now. We have Kat with us. She's muted right now, so you'll hear her when she talks. And we also have my co-host Dalen with us.
Hey, what's going on?
What? Dalen's here?
Nah, he left.
No, it's Nightland.
Night. Yeah,
That's
it
Ho-
is because he's only around at night.
That's Hotep Simba.
Hotep Simba.
Let me change this
All
shit.
All right, so today we are going to be talking about our top 10 favorite movies, and we're going to discuss them a little bit. So who would like to go first? I guess your baby wants to go first.
No. How about you? You already got your list curated. Go for it.
Yeah, you go for it. I only
I
got
got
top
mine.
five.
Talk
I
to
got
these people.
mine, kind of, but I have.
All right. I see we want to start off strong then.
We want to start off. No,
right.
I thought we could each do one at a time and take turns.
Oh yeah,
Or-
let's do that instead, one at a time. So should we
Oh,
start with 10 or 1? Let's start with 10.
Start with 10.
Oh
Okay.
shit! I don't have it backwards though.
I know mine backwards, so
I don't have.
I don't
I
even
don't
have a
have a
top 10,
specific
but I
number.
got-
I don't have a specific number for my list, so I'm just gonna name what I have in a list, but it's not a specific category.
All right. I'll start with my 10. My 10 is A Knight's Tale with Heath Ledger. Have you guys seen that?
Dog, I knew you was somebody, mom. Get off with a nice tail, bro.
That's the way to get hit.
Why
You
is
are
a
literally
Knight's Tale?
somebody's mom, so do it.
Why is a Knight's Tale
What is your point?
one of your favorites?
Here's the thing. A Knight's Tale makes it in my list just because in that time, like movies of that genre were not being done in the way that that movie was, or it's just like kind of multicultural. It wasn't legitimately um like of that time period that they were working with. Like they used music of like the 80s, 90s and stuff like that. And I thought everyone did a great job acting, and like it's a nice refresher for that time period piece of movies, like fictional work.
I see you put way more thought into it than I did, most definitely. I sure didn't.
Yeah, of course. Like I'm talking about my top 10. I had to put some thought into them. Like also like
Which is crazy because you normally don't know what thinking is, but it's all right.
oh, you ought to go there, motherfucker.
I mean, you forget we live together because, like, you don't ever think about anything either. You just throw shit
Oh no,
together.
I'll run for it, but everybody expect that of me though.
Bro. This
You wear
guy came out
glasses,
shooting
so
and
they
his wife
hope you're
literally
smart.
unloaded the clip on him. Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm a giant bald black dude. Nobody expects me to think.
Okay. All right, cool.
That's what
Cool.
I'm for.
Yep.
Damn.
Am I
All
white?
right. Who would like to go next
For
then?
being a boss.
Who got their next one?
My cousin Jeff commented, "Sup, Jeff?
Sup, Jeff?
Love you."
My name's Jeff.
I can't do
All right, I'll go next. My first choice is Goodwill Hunting.
Nice. That's in that's in I think it's in my honorable mentions.
That's in your honorable mentions. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know, dude. This is an amazing film that I could just watch over and over and over again. Matt Damon wrote it. We're gonna say Ben Affleck wrote part of it, but like Ben Affleck wasn't doing shit. Like we all know Ben Affleck wasn't doing shit back then, dude. Like he was just riding off his fucking awesome chin and fucking amazing looks. And like and like Matt Damon did the work. I didn't even know like the first time watching this movie that Kevin Smith had a part in producing it along with Scott Mosier. And like that made me love it even more after like further watching it throughout but the first time I watched this movie I was like, "Oh my god, dude, this is amazing." It was on AMC for some reason. It was on American Classic or no, ACM, American Classic Movies for some reason. And I instantly
Wait,
rolled
when
my
was the first time you saw this?
the first time I saw it was around 2003.
How old is it?
It's old. It's older than that. Like I instantly rolled my
I was about
bike.
to say no. I was about to say isn't Google Hunt like 98?
I don't remember.
That was like 95, 95, 96. I don't know.
Yeah, it was older. Yeah, the first time I saw it was around 2003. And
All right,
Robin
97
Williams
exhibit. Yeah.
did a fucking fantastic performance. Like, it kind of made you want to respect going to therapy. If you found a therapist that you could actually I don't know, the movie was fantastic. Every scene matters in the movie, and the dialogue that is in the movie, all of it matters and takes effect into other things that happen in the movie. And the "how do you like them apples" fucking line, ended up becoming iconic and being replaced in other media like Futurama and shit. It's
funny because in Futurama it was a monkey.
how do you like them bananas?
Yeah. Oh well, did you mention Robin Williams? Like one of his best scenes in that movie, like him, like just talking to
Not your fault.
Yeah.
It's not your fault.
Well, not just
scene.
it's not your fault. Like even I believe it was like 5 scenes before that one.
There was the one where he was talking to him on the bench about like
Yeah,
like,
that
you don't
one.
know. He's like, you don't know shit about anybody until you got to know them. Like he's
Just
like,
get
I
out the
could
baby
read
bed.
everything about you if I could just read Oliver Twist, right? You know, like you don't know what it seems. You don't know what it's like to fucking smell what it's been like to be in the Sistine Chapel. Like all you know is shit that you read in books. So like, shut the fuck up about shit you saw in my painting. You know, like that was that. I think that's the scene you're talking about.
I believe so. I could be wrong, but I believe so.
Dude,
Alright.
no, that movie.
Yeah,
that
that's
movie
the
is just
scene.
amazing. Huh? What'd you say? What'd you say, Cheryl?
She
I
said, yeah.
said, you're right. That is the scene that you're talking about.
All right, yeah.
Dude, yeah, that's a good movie. That's a good movie.
All right. So who wants to go next?
Dalen, you want it or you want me to go? Whoops.
I'm still composing. My bad.
Oh shit, my bad.
Okay.
Composing.
I'll go ahead then.
Just curating the list.
So I got to make sure that I got the title of this right. Yep. Okay. So my number 10, I'm gonna kick it off with The Good Son.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's a good one.
Oh shit, dude. That's a good fucking film right there.
First off,
What was it?
The Good Son.
That wasn't even on my radar, but good
with
call.
Elijah Wood and Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that was the role that like really made you like
Be like,
think
whoa,
that-
Macaulay Culkin's gonna
Yeah,
do
you do
some
what
shit.
the fuck you want to do, and then it was
Yeah.
like, psych, I'm off the face of the earth, bro. I guess you thought, bitch.
You thought you didn't realize Hollywood fucked me up?
And he was like, who needs a career anymore? Uh-huh.
He's still making Home Alone money, so he don't give a fuck.
Exactly. He's like, I need a career
It's
anymore.
like-
I made Home Alone, bro.
Bro,
I'm cemented in American culture now. There's literally nothing y'all can do to ever get rid of me.
Oh my
it's
god.
like, this man's like, I don't even gotta do a podcast, but I'm gonna give you that.
Who did he just got somebody pregnant too that I didn't even know like who was
Oh yeah, she was Wendy Wu, Warrior Princess.
Brenda Song?
Yeah, Brenda Song.
Yeah. I didn't know
Damn.
that was a thing at first. They just said, yeah, they had a kid. They got a lot of kids too, bro.
Dude,
Oh,
you
you got a lot
know,
of siblings, my bad.
Macaulay
Yeah,
Culkin used to just fucking throw raves at his fucking house, and like he would be the DJ. That's how he made a lot of his money while he wasn't famous anymore. Like he just would just throw raves at his mansion, and fucking.
What do you mean not making money anymore? Literally,
No,
for any Christmas, Home Alone. Home Alone.
Let me
He's
see. Give me
making
one moment.
money.
No, he's not making Home Alone money.
Yes, he is. He gets residuals off that. He's the main actor.
Hold on. We got to look it up. I think he said something publicly about how much he makes back on that. No, he's not entitled to royalties.
What?
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
crazy.
Exactly.
make
He's
any
not
money
making
off
Home
Home
Alone
Alone.
money.
It's probably his parents, right?
He's not entitled to any royalties.
DreamWorks or whoever did that.
Now, even though he's not entitled to the royalties, he does have part ownership from the movie.
Oh, so okay.
Yeah.
So he's making some money off of it.
So he's not making any money off royalties, but he's still making money off of it. This article was misworded in like a really deceiving way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, this.
So he's making more than royalties off of it then.
He has part ownership in it. The film itself still only made not even $1 billion since it was released and everything. At least as far as 2011 reported. But he got paid like around 4.5 million and everything on jump. And
But, like,
he gets
doesn't,
a
like,
small
anytime,
kickback
like-
from that.
Doesn't like anytime like a studio plays or like a TV channel plays a movie on TV, don't they have to pay the studio that released the movie.
Yeah, but the
pay
studio
movie,
basically
then
get
pay it
more
back
of that. Yeah,
with
Yeah.
ad revenue.
the people who own it don't get as much back off that though. They get like pennies off the dollar off that shit every time that
Yeah.
they do. So probably every time that they do air it, then they could probably get like $2 off of it.
Yeah.
So just from like say Christmas season alone and everything, he probably only make like $60.
Yeah.
Like,
Damn.
it's not.
Okay, never
it's
mind.
not
I
that
thought
much
he was
about-
still making Home
No.
Alone money because
No,
I hear
no.
actors talking about.
he's
No,
making
the
Home
way
Alone
Macaulay
money, but
Culkin-
Home
he's
Alone
making
money
Home Alone
ain't
money.
shit right now.
Well, no, he made a lot though, because Home Alone 2 came and everything, and they paid him even more than what they paid him the first time. See, because the first time he got paid a certain amount unless the movie did a certain amount in the gross, and then they had to pay him more if it did, and it broke that number. So he made millions off that when they were supposed to be paying that little nigga like.
But you
$200.
watch him on Home Alone 2 compared to Home Alone 1. Home Alone 2.
Home Alone 2, he made 10 off.
No, but you
Okay,
watch
10
his
million off
acting in
Yeah,
Home
more than
Alone
double.
2. He was all like, "Why am I making this movie?" He's all like, he's like tired. He's like bored. He's like,
Well, and see, this is the problem though, and he's actually talking about it too. He said the money he made off Home Alone and then other movies like The Good Son and what was the other one? Being the Rich Kid. Either way, though, he said
Richie
he
Rich.
he made so much money off those, and Macaulay Culkin being way smarter than what he should have been for his age. He immediately put that all in like the right investments and everything, and he fought to get emancipated from his parents so that they couldn't dig at his money before he wanted to do anything else with it. So even though he ain't been
Hashtag
making
free
much money
Britney.
off that, he's still living off the Home Alone money.
Man.
hashtag free Britney.
He was on one. He was not about to be the fall boy for any of that shit.
Yeah, no. Damn, man. He was smart.
He was
Oh,
into
dude,
that with
if
his
you
parents. His
if you
parents
look
was
at
just
like
Wait, no,
interviews
look.
that happened during Home Alone, you could see like the cast were
Yeah,
like,
you-
dude, this kid, this
you
kid
knew that
is-
motherfucker was like a 70-year-old and like a
Yeah.
13-year-old.
He was present. He was present.
Kid knows what's up.
He knew what it
What
was.
the fuck was going on, bro? He was aware of
Yeah.
everything that was going on around him. And he wasn't on the bullshit. On top of that, though, it was his parents that spread that rumor about when he fell out of, Hollywood and everything, where he just didn't want to be in anything anymore. His parents were the ones who spread the rumor saying that he was on drugs and everything. That man was clean as shit the entire time.
He was.
Yeah.
He was.
He has like a form of I want to say it's not quite leukemia or sickle cell or anything else like that though, but he's like I forgot what that's called. People get cold really easy because their blood flow is not 100%.
That's
amnesic.
anemic.
Anemic. I don't know. Amnesic is when you lose your memory. I'm dumb as shit. Anemic.
Oh, okay, that
Yeah,
makes sense.
He has like a chronic like fucking
Yeah. Usually people who are anemic are like paler and like lose energy faster and shit.
right, and he's like chronically anemic.
But
So that's the problem.
Ooh.
If you
So
see him
he has
now,
like
he's like healthy as fuck, dude.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
he still kind of looks that way and everything. He just
Yeah.
looked really weird because he also tried to grow his beard and he got that flesh colored beard. And anybody who got a blonde beard automatically like a crackhead. They can't really help it.
Yeah.
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 I'm
Because
sorry.
usually blonde beards are like scraggly. They
he
look
was-
like hay and
He
stuff.
was on Angry Video Game Nerd a few years ago, dude.
You can be the
looked
cleanest person
fantastic.
ever, bro. You got that blonde colored beard, you look dusty.
He looked fantastic when he was on Angry Video Game Nerd a few years ago, and he was on rental reviews like a couple days after.
Yeah.
And
It's funny. We're not even talking about the movie. We're talking just about the actor.
Well, because like I think that was his like last.
That was his hurrah.
thing,
His
really,
last
before he,
hurrah.
like dipped off. I think Home Alone 2 came out after that, but then that was it. He didn't.
yeah,
Let
Yeah.
me see. Hold on a
his
second.
brother has been doing a bunch of other stuff, but like,
The one that he adopted.
no, he looks a lot. No, it's his.
No, he has a blood brother that he adopted when he got himself emancipated.
Okay.
I'm asking, are you talking about that one?
Yeah, I think so because he looks a lot like Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
So like, yeah,
They all
it's-
look
I'm like,
alike.
he's
Which
He was probably like, I don't want to put him to the bullshit that my parents put me through, so
you
I'll
talking about
adopt him.
Quinn?
I don't know. Yeah, like, pull him up.
Oh no, Quinn looks like one way. There's Shane. They
I
all
don't
look
even
alike.
know anybody but
Oh,
Macaulay
you know
Culkin.
what? I bet is Rory the one acting? I don't see any of them acting much. That's the thing. It's Rory. Yeah, it's likely Rory. Was he in Halston?
I don't know.
Was he in Lords of Chaos?
I was watching a video on YouTube about what the fuck happened to Macaulay Culkin. They were talking about how one of his brothers, or they just said his brother
It's
was
Rory.
doing a lot of acting.
Yeah.
Shane? Could it be Shane?
No, it's Rory.
Rory? Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I think Rory is the one that he adopted. Yeah, because he's really close to him in age.
All right.
Yeah. He's the one that's probably closer to him in age.
Someone said, "Keep up the good work, Honky."
That's my buddy. That's my buddy. Fucking Chunks, man. Like he's a good dude.
All right.
But,
Sorry. Go ahead, Brian.
yeah,
No, it's Jake's
all
turn
look
now.
alike.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Well,
All right, cool.
I truly ain't even talk about what was okay. I see how it is. Y'all niggas.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
That's what I was
No,
saying.
no,
Go
no,
ahead,
no.
Brian.
Hands
I
up.
said, go ahead,
Hands up.
Brian.
Wait, no, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them too, though. Okay, so anyway, not only was this a breakout movie though for Macaulay Culkin, it was a really good psychological movie that made you also really think like
Fuck them kids.
about just the effects of one, neglect, and two, how easy it is for just a kid to be fucked up for no reason at all.
Yeah. Yeah, very much.
Like that was probably was to start. Like there's people that's realistically out here that's just as fucked up as this man was, and just have no real fucking foresight as to why they are. He just woke up one day and chose all the violence. It's fucked up. And then didn't try to off like the entirety of the family. Let me see real quick.
It's been a while since I watched it, so I don't even remember. I just remember I enjoyed it the last time I watched it.
What?
The Good Son.
Oh,
I want to say that
I haven't actually seen it since I was a child, but like I remember it just being awesome.
I think the last time I watched it was like in high school for like a rewatch thing.
I think the most astounding thing to me about watching it kind of semi recently, like a couple years ago, was that I didn't know when I first watched it that was fucking Elijah Wood the whole time. Like years later and everything.
No one remembers it being Elijah Wood or Elijah Wood's like child acting career.
He was in the second Back to the Future.
Was he?
Yeah,
he's. We don't even remember. I don't even remember that.
He's Marty McFly goes into the 50s cafe, and
so he's a side character.
These kids are all like, "How do you play this game?" And then Marty McFly picks up the sticks and he's like,
I was just watching.
They're like, "Oh, you have to use your hands? That's like a baby's toy." That's Elijah Wood right there.
Oh, so he was an extra.
Yeah, he's been in like everything for a good yeah. It's crazy that he. Okay, so he's born in 81, but this man has been in movies constantly since he was 9.
Yeah.
Like whether or not his role was big or small and everything, he's just been constantly in something and just slides in the background and nobody ever notices that it's him.
Yeah.
Until you just stop and you look at it, hey, it's fucking Elijah Wood.
Exactly.
But I think that was also like his big debut as well, though. Actually, let me see. He went to achieve recognition of child acting roles in Avalon, A Radio Flyer, Forever Young, Adventures of Huck and Finn, and most notably The Good Son. Yeah. So
yeah, it was that one.
Yeah, so it was a good one for like pretty much everybody that was involved in that fucking movie. It was a guaranteed dub. Yeah. But okay, Balin, this on you though now. That was all I had to say.
Okay. So don't take 10 through 6 that seriously. Because like I've always been top 5, but I never really went to 10. But I put this together. And I think it's pretty good right now. So number 10, I'm gonna go with Zodiac. With Jake Gyllenhaal and RDJ and Ruffalo, right? Yeah.
I don't think I watched that one.
That 2007?
Yeah. This is David Fincher. So I remember
half the Avengers in it, bro.
Bro, I did not realize that the Avengers worked with each other so many times before. Like before being MCU members, until like I watched back a whole bunch of early 2000s movies, and I was like, "What the fuck? They're all in this shit."
Yeah, but yeah. So I remember in 10th grade, because this shit happened around. Yeah, I'm in the Bay Area. This shit happened in the Bay Area. So I was in 10th grade. I guess the movie was coming out, and my history teacher, he was from San Francisco and he lived in San Francisco. So he always brought. We went to school in Oakland, but he would always bring his paper, the SF Gate, and give us assignments from that paper. And so they kind of reprinted a lot of the old messages in their fucking paper. We had to do this. I think we had to do a project on it. But basically, I just learned a whole lot about this shit that year because of the movie coming out, and they were like making a big deal out of it. And so history teacher had to, give us assignments on it and shit. So, but that movie is like, it's not a horror film, but it still has one of the most like, I don't say disturbing, but sort of like chilling scenes. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Isn't it based on him chasing down the Zodiac killer?
Yeah. You're like obsessed with catching him for like 20 years. Like, well, he terrorized for like 20, 30 years or whatever. But Jake Gyllenhaal's character is like a cartoonist at the newspaper, and so he tries to crack the code of what, because he would put puzzles and shit. Like he would kill people, call the police, like, yeah, there's some dead bodies there, and I did it. And he'll call the newspaper next day. He's like, yeah, I fucking killed them. And he like sent him this fucking puzzle to publish in the paper or whatever. And he would make threats like, if you don't do this or that, I will start picking out children going on the school bus. And like Jake Gyllenhaal had a son, he was like hella paranoid taking him to school. Like he was walking to the bus and he kept looking around. He's like, oh shit. And he like backed out last second. He's like, nah, I'm just gonna walk him. It's all good. Because he like was actually threatening to shoot children. And yeah, shit was pretty brutal. Like he would just stab motherfuckers in the taxi cab. This lady and this dude were having a picnic. It was kind of a silly scene because he was wearing like a costume. But he came over and stabbed them while they was having a picnic and shit. He robbed him first, tied him up, and still stabbed him. Shit was wild. But it's a good ass movie. Seriously. It's like really suspenseful, hella chilling. Whatever. I ain't seen it in a while, but I actually really liked it at the time.
Yeah, it's crazy the cast that's in here. No, but it might be going to my queue now. I need to watch this.
Yeah,
definitely.
Same with
watch.
me.
Yeah, it's like David Fincher kind of movie.
What is it? What's the movie?
Just called Zodiac 2007.
Zodiac. Oh yeah. Oh damn. Yeah, I never. Yeah, damn.
You know what's crazy is that like when it was coming out, I saw that. I saw it out there, and I was like,
I saw it out there too.
If I want to watch it.
Like horror movies were never my thing, but then I got into the Saw franchise, like for some like.
Well, this ain't really a horror thing.
It's
like a psychological thriller.
Yeah, it's a psychological thriller. It's more of a biopic.
Like a detective chase. Yeah.
It's a biopic, if anything else.
An actual dude who was terrorizing shit out here.
Yeah, that seems awesome.
It's even though it's based on like real events, it's probably something closer to like say Law-Abiding Citizen or.
Was that your pick?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
That was his number 10.
Okay, all right, hell yeah.
Damn, what was I about to say? Like, yeah, so it was based on like, because in the movie they got a guy. They said that was him, but it's like it's still a little iffy. It's still hella iffy, like if that was actually him or not. Because I don't think they ever actually caught him.
In real life they didn't catch him.
I love it.
No, but in the movie they got somebody and said he was the Zodiac.
Yeah.
And dude at the end of the movie, he's like, I'm not the Zodiac killer. He's like, but one of the people he stabbed like 10 years before they caught that guy, he lived. And they didn't know he lived to the end. And he was like, yeah, that's him. But I mean, I don't know. Some people still are skeptical. Because he was wearing like a whole outfit or whatever when he got stabbed. He stabbed the guy. Okay. It was kind of chilling.
I should watch it.
I remember at the time, because we were doing so much like studying it kind of in the class. And so I remember I had to go tutoring around in 10th grade because math tutor at night. And it's like the building we were in is basically empty when I'm leaving. And so I got spooked as fuck. Like I was walking down the halls and I heard this loud ass noise, and my heart skipped. I was like, "Oh, fuck!" Yeah, it has a kind of effect. It's like it's kind of creepy at parts, so it's definitely worth a watch. I enjoy it. So that's my number 10.
Jake, you have nothing to worry about because like most serial killers live in the Midwest. So
No. The second highest rate spot is the Bay Area. So
Yeah.
There, can kill people out here.
they get Zodiac Killer. They got the Night Stalker. I think where was the fucking Unabomber at? Actually, wasn't he on the East Coast? Or was it-
Nah,
No, he
yeah,
was in
East Coast.
Texas.
Nah, don't blame that on
he
us.
was in
He was
Waco.
in Texas. Like
was
the
in
Unabomber
Texas.
could only be
Oh,
in
okay,
Texas.
Okay.
All
He
right.
was in Waco, baby.
We had,
All right.
We got a bunch of nuts over there.
I think my dad had a coworker who actually like interviewed the Night Stalker.
Yeah, Suge
And-
Knight.
And dude, fucking, we
All right, Tony, it's your turn.
All right. My number 9 is Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good film. That's a good
That's
It's
film.
a
a
good
good
film. Like not just being a good film, the actors that blew up after that film, there were already some pretty big actors on there, but like
you look at the cast now, it's like, oh shit, they was in that.
yeah, exactly. Like the amount of actors that blew up after that film is crazy.
That's a
And
good
they
movie.
all just worked in that one film. It's so crazy. And like the thing that
Macaulay Culkin's brother is in that movie.
yeah, he is. He plays a
Yeah.
gay man in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not that's not Rory in that, is it?
No, that's Shane.
That's Shane. Hold on.
All right, I think it's Shane, but they all look alike. So
Oh no, I don't think it's any of them. I think dude just looked like them. Hold on.
No, he's in that movie.
I'm looking at the cast. I think dude just looked like them. I don't think it's him.
No.
Oh, it's Kieran Culkin, yeah.
oh, it's Kieran. Okay, yeah, they look alike, man. Like Kieran and Shane look the most alike.
Yeah, that's Kieran. It's because he got that lazy eye look, he like him.
But yeah, like I told Brian and I think Timon this when we were on a call last. The reason why I chose Scott Pilgrim versus the World is because like talk about like comic book to live action accuracy. That's probably one of the biggest out there out of all of them. And the cutscenes, they felt like comic book panels, like the switch to comic book panels every time there was a cutscene, which is awesome.
Yeah.
No, that's
Now
that's
I think
a
about it.
fantastic
Now I
and
think about
almost
it.
flawless film, dude.
That is one of the most.
That's
Now
an
that I think
amazing
about
movie.
it, now that I think about it, that's one of the most comic booky movies ever.
Yeah.
Like just aesthetically.
Aesthetically, it looks like how it feels you're reading a comic book.
Yeah.
Like that's just what's so amazing about that film, and that's how it became a cult classic film because it stayed true to the original work and made it feel like you're actually reading the original work. So,
and it didn't take itself seriously in that sense.
It didn't.
Like you're not trying to like Scorsese would hate this shit. It's like, of course he would. it just feels like a comic book that you're reading. That's a good point, actually. I didn't even think about that.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Dude,
I've never read the Scott Pilgrim books. Like I didn't even know they were comic books until like years after I watched the movie.
I think I read a couple of them. They're pretty decent.
And
yeah, I read
from what I've heard, like it's pretty faithful. Like it's pretty faithful.
For some reason, the animation kind of reminds me of Kablam. Because that's how they look. When you think about it.
Yeah.
The art. I mean, that's an animation.
I mean, I think it's just because they got Edgar Wright towards the beginning of his career, and like he's known for like directing great cutscenes. So like that's definitely what helped the movie out a lot too.
You have the Avengers in this movie too. Yeah, Brie Larson, Chris Evans.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Dude, the movie had an all-star cast.
They had Brandon Routh in there too.
All-star cast, bro. Like,
I'm telling you, they had
Superman.
people who blew up after this film.
Obviously, Ramona Flowers is fucking Huntress.
Yep. They have MCU and DC in that film.
Aubrey Plaza was in this. Who is Aubrey Plaza? Who did she play?
She played a friend.
She works at the coffee shop.
Oh,
She
yeah,
works at the coffee shop.
All his exes, or all her exes. So, or no,
Yeah,
he was dating Knives. Her exes were like.
Aubrey Plaza was the one who kept on telling Scott not to fuck up everything.
Yeah.
No, that was his sister.
No, his sister was making it that she had no time for him at all.
Yeah.
His sister was Anna Kendrick.
Aubrey was the one that had the glasses that were basically telling him not to be a bitch.
Yeah.
Who are the exes? The exes were Chris Evans,
Brendan Routh,
Brendan Routh, Jason Schwartzman,
Chris Evans,
May Whitman
Chris Evans, of course. It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Dude. I ain't seen this movie in hella long. I need to rewatch it.
Dude, it's a fantastic film.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Satya Baba.
There's a lot of people that really just look like there's nothing else I can say about it. It's just great. Everyone should watch this film. Like if you're just a comic book fan, like it's honestly great.
Whenever you do go back and you rewatch this movie, you have to remember Scott Pilgrim is a terrible fucking person.
Yes.
Yeah. He's dating a 17-year-old girl. He's like 25.
Exactly.
First of all,
terrible.
A lot of people seem to miss that part of the movie and always kind of shit on Aubrey Plaza's character, Julie Powers, for how she come at Scott. But you guys got to remember his history, even before the movie starts, is that he's a terrible fucking human being.
Yeah.
And he was abusive to what's her name, the drummer character, and their relationship as well.
Yeah, that was Allison Pill that played the drummer, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
We are sex bomb.
All right.
Yeah. See.
Oh, the music too. Like the fact they added music to it was really good.
Before we continue, are we allowed to? Are anime films allowed in this discussion?
Yeah.
I chose not to do animated films because I want to do a separate one. But you guys can add animated films if you wanted.
No, I didn't ask animated. I asked anime.
Yeah, we should do animated at one point.
You can do anime if you want.
Because two of mine,
as long as they're movies, you're fine.
Anime. Two of my picks are anime, and one of them I want to do right now, even though it wasn't on my top or whatever. Like I said before, none of mine are in a specific list.
Can I slip mine in before yours though? Because it kind of bounces off the same point that.
Well, you go after me.
Aiden made. I mean, not Aiden. My bad. Sorry about that. Blah. It bounced off the same point that Tony just made. But it did it in a completely different fashion.
All right.
Okay, so my number 9 pick for almost the exact same reasons as the Scott Pilgrim one, except for certain things. One, it took itself seriously when it did it, and it still did it the right way, is Watchmen.
Yes, that's a good pick.
Watchmen.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a good back-to-back.
Yeah.
Watchmen is a good fuck. Dude,
you said you hate Watchmen?
I hated Watchmen.
You hated Watchmen?
I hated it. I loved it when it first came out.
Did you watch the director's cut?
You are not Hotep Simba. You're not woke.
To be fair, it has been a long time since I've seen it, so don't take me that seriously.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't take me that seriously. I'm just saying my last recollection of it, at least 10 years ago, was like, fuck this movie.
No, I get it. There are some overly drawn out scenes.
Like we get it, Snyder. We get it.
That is an issue with Snyder that he needs to get a good what are those people that choose
take
to
his head out of his ass just a little bit?
No, the people that control that help with the control of like the cutting of the scenes. I forget what their names are. I'll just call it a producer for right now, but probably like a more hands-on producer that will
editor.
An editor, no. Editor are the people. No, editors don't have a choice. They get told what to do. I'm talking about a person that helps choose the process.
A producer.
Producer, yeah. I guess it would be, but probably like a producer that is that will go toe to toe with Zack Snyder.
You gotta watch.
That can help
you gotta watch the.
Yeah, someone who could help.
Director's cut. Watch Watchmen director's cut, dude.
Well, go ahead, Brian. Go ahead and explain it though.
Yeah, go ahead and explain, Brian, why you love this film.
He went AFK.
Damn.
AFK.
All right.
Yeah.
RyanYouSuck.com. This is your choice.
All right, Weiner, do you want to say some stuff before he comes back?
About Watchmen? Oh,
Yeah.
dude, like, so I read I watched Watchmen the movie, and then like maybe like a couple months later, a buddy of mine loaned me his Watchmen graphic novel, and I read it, and I was all like, the book is way better, but how the movie did things they did, it made more sense for in a movie. And like in the book, like you have like Adrian Vaught like kidnapping scientists and artist to like help him design this fucking alien creature to like somehow like invade the entire planet of like, and it does successfully happen. So like you have the villain end up like succeeding, and
Okay,
in
so
both stories, in the movie and in the comic book, you have the villain succeeding with his goals.
so I will say this too about it. Is even though Alan Moore being the crotchety old annoying fuck now that people are finally starting to recognize that he is.
Yes.
It's still a legendary writer in himself. I do believe that Zack Snyder making the creative opinion and choice to change that from being an interdimensional tentacle monster for some fucking reason
Yeah,
to being the Cold War
manipulating.
knockoff. I'm cool with that. That's 100% a much
It made
much
way
better.
more sense. It made way more sense.
It makes so much fucking sense, and it honestly is something that's within Ozymandias' realm of capability and everything, and him having to react to that. That is much better writing than what the fuck Moore did. But besides that, though, besides that little detail, though, everything else was like fucking panel for panel for panel for panel for panel, and everything. And in fact, the fucking giant eye monster thing and everything was just released out of nowhere at the very fucking end. There was no build up to them going into that or anything else like that. It was just like, yeah, all of this political drama shit.
The only
Tentacles.
build up to it,
Like, nigga, what?
the only build up to that shit was the stuff that was like in between the books. Like if you read the fucking like articles and blah blah, like all that fucking random shit, that was like a lot of fucking reading. Like that was the only build up to it. Like, and then when it actually happened, you're all like, oh, that's what they were fucking doing with all that fucking bullshit I was reading.
This he just trying to explain Osmond like, I guess, mindset when he was trying to break the dimensional barrier to still not even truly bring the monster over, but to create it
shit.
and then blame it on like just fourth dimensional shit. But this nigga just basically mutated a squid and threw it out on the people and like a lot of people every day.
And then like when you watch the HBO Watchmen series, it takes place in the comic book world. It doesn't take place in the movie world. So like when you see like giant fucking squid monsters just like raining from the sky, like it's just like they have like an alarm for it and shit. You know, like what the fuck?
Yeah. But I do think they did a good job too with the show though, with like making the squid thing like still something to take serious to some degree.
Yeah.
No, I was just like, I think it was a good way to fucking wake up for it. Which, funny enough, apparently Alan Moore, although he originally endorsed the show, he also says that, like, as a creator of the original series, he hates it too. But he was like, it was like, out of all the things that they made with my shit, I like that one the most, but I still fucking don't fuck with it. And it's just like, okay.
All right.
He was like, he do like the story that they were trying to tell with it though. And he do feel like it was a necessary story, so he's like, I'm not gonna shit on it too much, but fuck you niggas. And he hate anything dealing with his IP. So if that was the case, he should have made that IP with Image then, because he was offered. So I just told him, quit bitching, bro.
All right. Who's next? Who's got the number 9?
It's my turn, and I'm gonna out of my pick, I'm gonna pick the 7 Samurai.
Good pick. Everybody likes the 7 Samurai.
I don't know.
You don't like 7 Samurai?
I just said I don't know if everybody do it because not everybody know about it.
Well, I meant like everybody who's watched it.
Dude, this is a classic film from Japan in the 1940s.
Without Seven Samurai, you wouldn't have Star Wars.
I'm laying out the background for the listeners.
Mm-hmm.
It's the director. I forget his name. It's Akira something. This dude is one of the most fantastic directors of all of fucking Japanese history or even film history in general. Like, this dude, when he films his stunts, like, they are legitimately fighting with real weapons. Like, they are like seriously getting hit with like bows and arrows and fucking getting slashed with fucking real swords and shit. Like, there is nothing special. Like, I don't even think they had special effects in the 40s. Everything is 100% practical and real as fuck in this dude's movies. And the Seven Samurai has been so iconic. It's been readapted into anime. It's been readapted into westerns like The Magnificent Seven. I don't like this movie has some of the speeches that happen in this movie are just like powerful and just hit you. And
you're gonna talk about the soundtrack too, because the soundtrack is amazing for it too.
Didn't basically Akira Kurosawa like shape what's just the action genre in films forever?
Yeah,
like
like the amount of inspiration that just this that he gave to people is crazy. That's why, like I said, without him, y'all wouldn't have Star Wars.
What else did he do? Didn't he do Yojimbo?
I believe
feel like
so. I gotta look this one up because I don't remember all his films.
He got a couple of Akira Kurosawa.
Oh, he did Rashomon. Actually, I like Rashomon, which came out a little
bit.
Rashomon,
yeah. He did Yojimbo,
yeah.
He could have blown. Yeah. Hidden Fortune. Yeah, everything action belongs to this nigga.
Exactly. This man.
If it wasn't for him, the action genre would be kind of mid.
It would
be. Including some gangster films because he did Stray Dogs as well.
He did Stray Dogs?
Yeah.
No shit.
Wait. Even some American Western movies like Fistful of Dollars. That was him. They basically shaped American Western in both ways.
Oh man.
That's why Westerns take so hard off the samurai movies because of this nigga alone.
Mm-hmm. That's why. What's his face? Wouldn't have a career without him.
Yeah.
What's his name? Shit, I'm forgetting his name.
He did Sanjuro. He did Hilo. Yeah,
he gets his flowers.
Yeah.
I still love that soundtrack. That soundtrack. You know what? I'm probably listening to
bangers into the 90s, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Is he still alive?
I don't know, man.
I don't think he is.
If he is, I'm surprised.
Just died September 98. Well, because the reason is I thought he died a while ago, but then like I'm seeing stuff accredited to him like in 2015. That's why I'm just like, what?
It's probably like a use of like.
Yeah, it's probably just like reusing some of his old stuff.
Yeah. And they're just paying homage.
Yeah, because if I look at Mifune the Last Samurai, this is something he made like a long time ago. It just wasn't released initially.
Yeah. Good pick, Timon. Good pick. All right. Dalen, I know you're muted, but do you think you're ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
No, they're gonna list. Okay. Like I said, don't take Matt Team 36 that seriously, but I got Kill Bill Volume 1.
You say that, but then you make good picks. Like, what is this?
Kill Bill, nigga, you know.
That's a good film. That's a great film.
No, I just mean like it could change. That's all I meant. Like if I gave it more thought.
You're being the definition of a humble brag right now, bro.
Mine have no order. My films have no order.
Okay, all right, I'll stop saying it then. But yeah, Kill Bill Volume 1 is like one of my favorite action films ever. Like I just think, huh?
I said that's some flame shit though. And everything in yours, that was actually another really good back to back because from his mention Samurai 7, like Kill Bill is literally an homage to just everything that Akira Kurosawa and like it's such a fucking throwback and bring him in just like hardcore pushing it in your face if that's what it is. But
I was trying to decide Volume 1 or Volume 2, or should I combine them or what? Because I love them both, but I have to split them up. Because the second one's more emotional.
Yeah.
But I still think that first one's like tops it though.
I think that first one was much more influential than the second one.
Yeah, and it's like it showed his style of directing, like even like he does a lot of like non-linear storytelling.
Yeah,
I just think that one showcased it really well.
Dude, Kill Bill Volume 1 felt like an anime.
Yeah, that was another thing. Like we talking about Scott Pilgrim, how I felt like a comic book. This one felt like you're watching some fucking anime at times or whatever.
Yeah.
Damn,
yeah, definitely. I would definitely, if you have to pick one, go with 1 over 2 because 95% of the references that you find to it is always going to be something from Volume 1 anyway, too.
Yeah.
So, like,
you saying Kill Bill? I should have added like some Japanese Yakuza films in my top 10, and I didn't because like I love Yakuza films.
Yeah, I love Tarantino stuff in general. As I was telling Tony the other day, I could use with a little bit less feet, but that's just kind of how he does. He's got a foot thing. Kinks, but the soundtracks, man, that shit's always on point too.
So y'all got a trade. It's either this work of art.
It's the Dan Schneider of adult
media. I gotta add a little bit on
wiggle your big toe.
Or I can't do it at all.
You know, he came when he had Uma Thurman take off them shoes.
That's why he puts her in so many of his things. Is because he absolutely loves her. He's got a foot fetish and he loves her fucking feet. Yeah. And
and she got some big
disgusting.
Any
but
of his films,
she does.
Someone putting her feet.
Y'all noticed that she was. Y'all noticed when they went into the hotel, back to her place, she just like threw off her shoes and then like she went to the bed and like just like her feet were just all out there in the open.
Dude, watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, dude. Like there's feet everywhere.
Margot Robbie's sitting in the fucking theater with her feet out.
Yeah. Like there's just random scenes with people with their feet out for no reason.
Hey yo.
Oh, that scene where she had to move her toes, specifically in Kill Bill.
Your big toe.
I don't know if this is accurate or not, but I just Googled Uma Thurman's shoe size and she an 11 in man, bro.
Shit, she got big.
I mean, I don't know if that's right, but she does have some big ass feet, and like
she's 5'11".
I mean, you can tell he loves it because even like back in Pulp Fiction, the scene where he's got like she has to kick off her shoes and like start dancing and shit. Like,
it's you already know that it's a Quentin Tarantino film whenever somebody's in an old school whip. And bitch bare feet up on the dashboard because that's a 5-minute shot every time.
Or Samuel Jackson has some like 4-second cameo. Say, why the fuck is he here?
All right, let's keep it moving, y'all.
Like Reservoir Dogs,
motherfucker. Do you speak it?
Say that again.
I'm gonna piss off Brian with this one.
Well, my next two probably are comedies, so I feel like I got them in the bag because y'all ain't gonna expect these.
Y'all gonna laugh at my 7. Y'all gonna laugh at my 7. I already know.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so my number 8, I'm gonna piss off Brian because I know he has this in his list because I told him my list before. It's The Mummy.
Mummy.
Yeah.
The
Which
Mummy.
One?
Yeah.
The
first one.
Which one?
The first one. What do you mean
classic from like?
If I meant the second one, I would have said The Mummy Returns.
Or if the classic?
No, the one with
the old school classic fucking.
No, the one with there's only one that people talk about when they say The Mummy, and it's the one with Brendan Fraser. Man, stop trying to be that fucking guy.
Yeah,
all right.
I didn't even think about that.
Fucking film nerd.
I was asking a legit question.
Nobody think about the 1940s The Mummy. What are you talking about?
1940s.
I brought up a 1940s movie So I figured he might too.
That's
I
like
don't know.
saying that's like saying the old Superman show, and somebody think you're talking about George Reeves. Like what?
It's like that's like when people say, "Oh, you
I
watch the
might
Batman
think
show,"
that,
and you're thinking about the one with Adam West, and people are talking about the animated series.
I'm that guy. I'm sorry.
Man,
Oh man, you like
60-year-old
Doctor Who?
man.
He's
Hey,
like,
no,
yeah, man, the black and whites were dope.
the
It's like,
original The Mummy came out in 1932, bro. Like,
Bro, no,
you know how much how much nobody thought of that Mummy. I actually thought you meant the Tom Cruise one instead. So I thought of the Tom Cruise one before the 1940.
that one felt so bad.
I didn't even watch it.
what a lot of people don't know though is actually why we shitting on them real quick though. Those are all part of the same franchise. So
They are.
Yeah, so the 1932 to the 1955 ones, because it's like 5 movies, right? 5 or 6.
Here's the thing: we're not saying they're bad. We're just saying that no one's thinking about them when we mention the Mummy.
I'm just saying, like, a lot of people don't know this is all like one congruent fucking moving universe. Yeah. And it's just kind of what the fuck, except Into the Dark Universe one. Yeah. Nobody know what the fuck going on with that. Yeah. That's a Tom Cruise one, but
but we're talking about the Mummy.
All right.
With Brendan Fraser before Hollywood broke him.
Why and
why?
All right,
go ahead.
I mean, it's just fun. You just love every character in that film. It's hard to like explain this, but like it's just Brendan Fraser just being funny, charismatic, carrying the film, and then you just is Marissa Weissman? Is that her full name? Is it Marissa?
I think